Hello friends, welcome to Elizabeth's Creative Corner. I'm Elizabeth and I will be making all sorts of random objects that you can possibly think of so you don't have to. Okay guys, so I'm turning this into a Duff beer bottle. So I started drilling it and it made the worst sound known to man. And then I started painting it and my paint was not nearly thick enough, so if you can see, it is so see-through. This took me probably an hour. And I wasn't smart enough to pull out a hairdryer at first. And then my mom was like, why don't you just air dry it with a hairdryer? And I really felt so stupid because I had been sitting there for like 30 minutes, watching paint dry when I could have just whipped out this air dryer. And I mean, it was bad. It was I feel stupid. So then after I got the design done, I whipped out the molding gel that I said in previous videos that I would never use again, and I'm a liar because obviously I'm using it again. And I think this was one of the easiest things I've done with the molding gel, though it did take a long time to cure, which obviously I'm going to cure it for as long as it needs so that I don't touch it and it hurts me. But still, like, it takes forever to cure, and I was trying to get, like, bubbles, sort of, but it would just melt back down, and so it didn't give the bubble shape I wanted it to, and so I tried to get it to be a drippy thing, and it worked really well as a drippy thing. It just didn't want to bubble, because it's not as craftable. It's more of a gummy texture. Not a gummy texture, more of, like a honey. Like, if you tried to mold with honey, it's a little thicker than that, but pretty much honey. It's not like a super easy thing to use, I have found out, and it takes a lot of time. So yeah, as you can see, I am going back and forth on the molding gel and curing it. If you see that white on the top of the can, it is because I put a piece of paper down because this was a used can, so I had used it, and so there was an opening and I didn't want any dripping down in there and wasting stuff that I couldn't use. So I put a piece of paper over it and then did that over it and then painted over all of that. So you can see right here, I'm painting it with this burnt cyan, however you guys say it. I say burnt sienna to give like a cartoony beer foam sort of color, and then I added a darker color to make contrasting colors. The foam and the drink wasn't quite the way I had imagined it, which was a little bit disappointing because I wanted it to be a little bit more bubbly, a little bit more foamy. But I mean, there's only so much you can do, and I think I did a actually fairly good job at making it look like the cartoon art that they do in The Simpsons. Obviously, if you didn't know, this is from The Simpsons, but I think this is one of my favorites, and I hope you like it. Thank you guys so much for watching. This was one of my favorite things, and thank you all for supporting me. Even if I don't know some of you, thank you so much. It means the world to me.